Today, police exist in almost every country in the world. They patrol streets, investigate crimes, respond to emergencies, and protect citizens. But very few people ever ask an important question. Where did the police actually come from? Who created the first police force in history? Why did societies suddenly decide they needed organized law enforcement? The truth is that the idea of policing did not appear overnight. It developed slowly over thousands of years as human societies became larger and more complex. To understand the modern police, we must travel far back in time, back to ancient civilizations. The earliest known forms of policing appeared in ancient Egypt around 3000 BC. In those times, there were no police departments like we know today. Instead, rulers used soldiers and guards to maintain order. These guards protected markets, temples, and royal property. They also chased criminals, stopped thieves, and enforced the laws of the pharaoh. Interestingly, ancient Egyptian guards sometimes used trained dogs and even monkeys to help catch criminals. Even though these forces were primitive, they represented one of the first attempts to control crime and keep society stable. One of the first organized policing systems appeared in ancient Rome. Around 27 BC, the Roman emperor created a group called the Vigils. The Vigils had a very important job. They patrolled the streets of Rome at night, looking for criminals and preventing fires. At that time, Rome was one of the largest cities in the world. With more than 1 million people, crime and fires were constant problems. The Vigils acted as both police officers and firefighters. They carried simple weapons, lanterns, and tools to break into burning buildings. This system became one of the earliest examples of organized urban policing. The modern concept of police appeared much later. In 1829, a British politician named Robert Peel created the Metropolitan Police in London. This was the first professional police force in the modern world. Officers wore uniforms, followed strict rules, and worked full-time to protect the public. People even started calling police officers bobbies or peelers in honor of Robert Peel. His idea of organized policing quickly spread across Europe and later around the world. In the United States, organized police forces appeared in the 19th century. One of the first official police departments was created in Boston in 1838. Soon after that, large cities like New York and Chicago created their own police departments. As cities grew larger and more crowded, crime became a bigger problem. Police departments expanded and began using new technologies such as telegraphs, radios, and patrol cars. By the early 20th century, modern policing had become a key part of American society. Today, police forces operate in almost every country on Earth. They use advanced technology, forensic science, and modern training to fight crime, but their origins go back thousands of years, from ancient Egyptian guards to Roman night patrols to the modern police departments we know today. The history of policing is a story of how societies tried to create order in a chaotic world, and that story is still evolving today. In the early days, policing was very different from what we see today. There were no police cars, radios, or modern equipment. Officers usually walked through the streets for hours every day. This was called foot patrol. Their main job was simple: to watch, observe, and prevent crimes before they happened. In many cities, officers carried whistles. If something dangerous happened, they blew the whistle to alert other officers nearby. Sometimes entire neighborhoods relied on just a few officers to maintain order. As crime became more complex, police departments began creating special detective units. Detectives were responsible for investigating crimes, collecting evidence, and questioning suspects. One of the biggest changes in policing happened when forensic science was introduced. Fingerprints, photography, and later DNA testing helped police solve crimes that were previously impossible to investigate. Detective work slowly became one of the most important parts of modern policing. During the 20th century, technology completely changed how police worked. Police departments started using patrol cars instead of walking. Radios allowed officers to communicate quickly across entire cities. Later, computers and databases made it easier to track criminals and store information. Today, police forces use surveillance cameras, drones, and advanced forensic laboratories. Technology has become one of the most powerful tools in modern law enforcement. Over time, some police organizations became famous around the world. One of the most well-known is the Federal Bureau of Investigation, also known as the FBI. The FBI investigates serious crimes such as terrorism, organized crime, and cybercrime. Another well-known agency is Scotland Yard in London. These agencies help shape modern policing and investigative methods used today. Becoming a police officer requires serious training. Police recruits must learn laws, investigation techniques, and how to respond to dangerous situations. Many police academies train officers in physical fitness, self-defense, and emergency response. Training can take several months or even years depending on the country. Only after completing this training can someone officially become a police officer. Modern police officers face many challenges. Cities are larger, populations are growing, and crimes are becoming more sophisticated. Cybercrime, for example, did not exist 50 years ago. Today, criminals can operate online from anywhere in the world. This means police must constantly adapt to new threats and new technologies. In recent decades, many police departments started focusing on something called community policing. This approach focuses on building trust between police officers and local communities. Instead of only responding to crimes, officers try to prevent problems before they happen. Community policing helps create stronger relationships between citizens and law enforcement. The future of policing may look very different from today. Artificial intelligence, advanced surveillance systems, and predictive crime analysis are already being tested. Some experts believe police departments may soon use autonomous drones and advanced robotics. While technology changes policing, the main mission remains the same: protect people and maintain order. From ancient guards in Egypt to modern police forces around the world, policing has evolved for thousands of years. Every generation has changed how law enforcement works, but the core idea has always remained the same. Societies need systems to protect people, prevent crime, and maintain order. And as the world continues to change, policing will continue to evolve as well. Today, almost every country has its own police system. However, policing can look very different depending on the country. In some countries, police officers are part of national organizations. In others, policing is organized locally by cities and regions. For example, in the United States, many cities have their own police departments, while federal agencies investigate larger crimes. Different cultures and histories have shaped how police systems operate across the world. Modern police forces also have specialized units designed for specific situations. Some units deal with dangerous criminals, hostage situations, or counterterrorism. One famous example is SWAT, which operates in many cities in the United States. These units are trained to respond to high-risk situations that regular officers may not be prepared for. Their training is intense and often includes tactical exercises and advanced equipment. Police officers play an important role in everyday life. They respond to emergency calls, investigate crimes, control traffic, and help people during dangerous situations. In many communities, police officers also participate in local events, schools, and public safety programs. Their presence helps create a sense of safety and stability within society. However, the role of police continues to evolve as societies change. Throughout history, police investigations have solved many famous and complex crimes. Detectives have spent years searching for evidence, interviewing witnesses, and analyzing clues. Some investigations required international cooperation between police agencies from different countries. These cases helped improve investigative techniques and develop modern criminal investigation methods. The history of policing is a long journey through time. From ancient guards protecting temples and markets, to modern officers using advanced technology and forensic science. Policing has constantly adapted to the needs of society. Even though the methods have changed, the goal has always remained the same: to protect people, prevent crime, and maintain order in a complex and ever-changing world.